Hi, I'm Emily Falkry. I'm here to talk to you about the global reveal event that Bethesda did live from Las Vegas on the 17th of January to announce their upcoming Elder Scrolls Online content, The Dark Heart of Skyrim. So they started off by showing us the trailer, and straight away you can see that it's dark, it's gothic, it's got a completely different feel to it from the Skyrim that we know. There's some sort of mysterious enemy taking people out. Looks a little bit like the smoke monster from Lost, but it turns out it's a group of vampires. And the last vampire standing turns into a cloud of bats. The bats fly away and we go with them, and they take us straight to the Dark Heart of Skyrim. So that's the first glimpse we get of it. What we also see during that trailer is that Lyris Titanborn is back, and she will be voiced once again by Jennifer Hale. So they said that she's going to guide and mentor us through the year. So I think she's going to play quite a big role in this story. We're going to see another few NPCs come back as well as some more familiar faces. We get to see Narcissus Dren, Rigget the Brash, and members of the Raven Watch also joining us this year. So what they said was that, as you might guess from the name, the Dark Heart of Skyrim, we're heading back to Skyrim. But this is not the Skyrim we know. So this is during the Second Era, which is around 1,000 years before TS5. We're going to be in the west of Skyrim, so we're going to see familiar places like Solitude, Morthal, Labyrinthian, Dragonbridge. Labyrinthian was a public dungeon in those days, so that'll be interesting to see. And they also revealed that the Dark Heart is Blackreach. So we'll be going back to Blackreach, but this is on a totally different scale. So this is going to be about 40% of the playable area. They were saying that there's a possibility Blackreach might stretch throughout the whole of Skyrim. It's a huge cave system. And of course, it's dark, so there's gonna be creatures lurking down there that like the dark but hate the light. So vampires definitely. They hinted there may be some Falmer, there's going to be Dwemer ruins and all that sort of stuff down there. Other prominent enemies that we're going to see in these stories are werewolves, witches, people are going to be just disappearing randomly, there's going to be mysterious storms raging, it's definitely going to be very dark. So this year-long story is going to be released in 4 separate updates. In mid-March, we're going to get the first one, Harrowstorm. That's going to be a dungeon DLC that will be available on PTS next week. In June, we get Greymoor, which is the main chapter. And then in August and November, we get 2 more dungeon DLCs. So the first update, Harrowstorm, that is a story DLC, so that is going to be introducing us to the whole story. It's like a prologue. There's going to be 2 main dungeon locations within that, which are Icereach and Unhallowed Grave. So Icereach is an island set in the middle of the Sea of Ghosts. There we're going to learn about those crazy storms. So the story is that there was an expedition that went to Icereach to try and find out about these storms, like where they're coming from, but they never returned. So we've got to go and find out what happened to them. Also on Icereach is where we first see Lyris Titanborn. So we meet her there and we team up with her. And there's going to be a lot of witches on Icereach, that's much we know. And then the second dungeon location, Unhallowed Grave. What they said about this place is that what you find in this dungeon will basically lay down the story for the whole year. So that's exciting. There's a load of bones and remains in there. They've been sealed away by Pirewatch, and there's some sort of ancient guards that are there to defend it. But they're not necessarily doing a great job because a bunch of Nords have broken in. So you're going to be finding out what they're looking for, these mercenaries, like hopefully trying to stop them. And what was interesting about what we saw about the gameplay on this part is that you get a grappling hook. So that's going to change the way that you're able to explore that area. The second update, Greymoor, they didn't tell us a lot about that, but what we do know is that Greymoor is the name of a keep that's in Blackreach, and it's where a vampire lord lives. So expect lots of vampires in Greymore. The other two DLCs they said even less about. All they said is that they hinted about it, including lore about the Reach. And they did say that they'd reveal more about those next week. So they also said in their reveal that there's going to be a bunch of other stuff they're going to be giving to us next year. First of all, they're going to do a big repatch. So this will require users to re-download the whole game. But once you do, it's going to be about 30 gigabytes less space on your drive. It's going to run faster, it's going to load faster, it's going to have a faster frame rate, and future patches will also be smaller, so it'd definitely be worth doing. There's going to be a new 12-player trial called Kind's Aegis, and you're going to be repelling some sort of invasion in that. They're going to revamp the vampire skill line, so there's going to be a new ultimate ability included in that. And they're also introducing antiquities to us. So in a nutshell, this is treasure hunting. You've got to find the antiquities by scrying with the antiquities eye. You've got to excavate them, and then you will acquire treasure somehow. And these treasures, these antiquities, will give you an insight into the history of Tamriel. And you can get mythic items that are wearable and they have special abilities. You can only equip one of those at a time, but they sound like they're going to be pretty handy. And along with that, they're going to give us some new house furnishings. So there'll be plenty of space to put all the trophies and items that you find when you're hunting for antiquities. So that's basically it. Greymore is available for pre-purchase now on ElderScrollsOnline.com. It's not available on PS4 just yet, but that's coming soon. They have promised that. So you get a load of goodies with that, including new mounts. I'll put a link to that in the description. And they will also be releasing a physical collector's edition. So that will have all the stuff that you can see on the screen at the moment. They also said there'll be digital content included with that as well, including emotes. There's an arrow to the knee emote coming, and you get a 1-month subscription of ESO with that, which you can give to someone else if you're already subscribed. So if you want to see the trailer for yourself, I'll also put a link to that in the description. Bethesda have said they're going to reveal more about those later updates at E3 in June. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That is what they told us at the reveal. If you enjoyed this video and if you love Skyrim, then come and join me on Twitch. I'm currently streaming Skyrim TS5 on PSVR, which is so much fun. So I'll put a link again to my Twitch stream just at the end to my channel. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video and thank you for watching.